I've never thought about this before, but it makes me think about Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. They had everything they needed.
Yeah.
It was like life was a constant party. There was prosperity, there was no disease, there was no poverty, there was no death. There was constant presence with God and each other, cultivation, domination, because God told them to take dominion. But for whatever reason, like they got bored of that.
Right. That wasn't enough.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't enough.
Well, you think about, another example I might use is the story of Moses. Early in their Exodus journey, the people are saying they're dying of thirst, and they say, Moses, get us water. And so Moses goes to God, and God says, gather the people together, take your staff, and strike the rock. And God sends water when Moses strikes the rock. A generation later, Moses is hearing from the people, oh, we're dying of thirst. God says, gather the people together, get your staff in your hand, the exact same instruction. And then God says, and speak to the rock. Moses walks down and strikes the rock instead.
Right.
He did what worked before. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what has always worked. And God tells him precisely what his issue was. He said, because you failed to hallow my name in front of the people, you will not inherit the land that I promised to your forefathers.
Oh.
And I think, how often do we fall into the same sin that disqualified Moses from the promise of God? Like, how often do we fail to hallow God's name? We treat as common what God calls holy, and in doing so, we move ourselves out of position for God's blessing.
Whoa.